Alright, so this is going to be a critique video, and if you saw the thumbnail title, yeah, it's about MASH, but not just one video. I'm talking about I'm talking about a this stuff, a compilation and some other videos that's usually about the something about Amy and Knuckles thing, but there's also two Shadow ones, and I need to start with the compilation because it's got like the most information, and so it's got a lot of shit to deal with. If you don't, if you don't explain it first, and the rest won't make that much sense. I'm gonna be talking about the compilation and the overall story-ish thing. Anyway, for this part, I'm basically doing a what's the story rundown. The compilation is pretty long, like an hour and such and such. I like their shadow videos, like 15 minutes each, maybe. Definitely, definitely, definitely quicker. If you just watch those instead, and like, yeah, I have links somewhere, and I'll put the link somewhere, and also a timestamp on the screen to skip to when I talk about character and shit. Now, before I can explain the main story, oh fuck, I do fucking secret history tales. Whoopsie! So you know the Secret History series that had like the Mortal Kombat, that Sonic one? Yeah, I'm talking about that Sonic one with the weird tails. Yeah, Tails killed a few people, killed Knuckles, Shadow, Big the Cat, 8 Sonics, a Pikachu, a Yoshi that I'm pretty sure the Yoshi's still alive, and the fucking guy, the meme guy, the sad meme guy. Uh, and he's important-ish to the story, and he uses a different name instead of being usually called like by his nickname Tails. He decides to be called by his actual first name, Miles. Okay. He thinks that all Sonics are his bestest friend are imposters. He kills every other one, and kills fucking anyone who likes him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He sort of gets the story going, and not really that important. Basically, like if you think Bowser, he's actually more of like a kickstart to the adventure. Like Bowser or Peach, they kickstart the adventure, and like not important at all. Yeah, so he kills a bunch of people, that's pretty much it. No, yeah, he's not that super important, not the characters I'm gonna be like talking about it. You'll probably see him and be like, oh, it's him, I've seen him before. Forgot where though. The Secret History or whatever the fuck it's called. I know it's something to do with histories and video games. So the main story, like the mainest story and the mainish character is Amy. And so the main story is Amy wants Sonic. Miles manipulates her to become like a Harley Quinn style version of something. I don't know. And she ends up killing Sonic, and then she leaves to the Goldville place where there's fucking another Sonic. And there's also Big, which is just a bunch of horror movie reference. I haven't seen one, and the funny thing is that only one of the horror movie references I haven't seen. There's like two to three though, so not that good. Yeah. Then after a little bit of dumb shit, you go into Attack on Titan, except Sonic characters, and Sonic is presumably dead. He's like not dead. He's a big old monster. And Tails tells us that fucking rundown of why Sonic big monster. I'm not explaining it. Go watch the thing for yourself. It's the Knuckles and Amy ones are pretty good. And so is the Shadow ones, but the Shadow ones is kind of like not finished. Yeah, so and I haven't even watched Attack on Titan. I haven't watched any anime. I've watched like one season. I watched the first season of One Punch Man, and that's it. Yeah, so then Knuckles becomes a monster to stop Sonic. Sonic stops being a monster for like 5 seconds, and he fucking dies. Knuckles kills fucking everyone. And then and then the Amy, that's like the important one, like pops out of his eardrum or something, I don't know, and shocks him and kidnaps him. I'm just saying kidnaps him because he was totally fine on his own. And then they leave, and it's shown that they can't really do much against magic after Cream beats them up. Uh, yeah, this is the most bare bones explanation of the plot ever because I'm fucking not explaining shit. Yeah, so the Shadow storyline is quite different. Not because it involves anime or Harley Quinn, it involves Wild West with magic. I don't fucking know. Sonic himself isn't important. But he's got magic that's like quick draw. And there's some, but Shadow and Rouge are the important ones. Shadow has shadow powers. You get it? It's because his name's Shadow. And the powers he have is shadow magic. Get it? Get it? Ah, you got it. It's just not funny. Rouge, on the other hand, can summon bombs out of nowhere. No idea she could do that until the last 5 seconds, but yeah, the bombs kind of look like Demo Man's loose cannons, so that's kind of just how I imagine her running around. So, more world building, there's a place called Zigloom, and Zigloom is where all the source of magic is, and there's an object inside of it that gives people wealth and power and whatnot. Fucking, I don't know. And I forgot its name, but it's important, so editing me will put the thing, like the little bit of the video that says, the fucking name of it.
Not the heart.
The heart.
Yeah, Shadow has a dead girlfriend. Rouge is his current girlfriend, but she knows that Shadow is still emotionally stuck on the one who died. Maria Robotnik. I'm not good. Maria, fucking hell, dumb. Maria Robotnik. I'm not a Sonic nerd. You could probably tell from the fact that I couldn't pronounce the fucking name. And also, I don't call Dr. Robotnik, I call him Eggman. Yeah, I even had to look up. I had to look up characteristics of the fucking picture, to try and figure out who the fuck she was. So yeah, she dead. They travel to Gloom, and then they fight off some monsters, and then the two videos end. Pretty good story, like really good story, good ideas. I like the characters, but like I got like this part. I got this thought where like Knuckles and especially Amy could have had a little bit more depth. Like instead of just being crazy on monster, they could like try and have a bit more character. I'm not saying to rewrite the whole thing. It's just like a few ideas to make them less flat, if you know what I mean. I'm not talking about what other people mean by flat. I mean like fucking more depth and more long and shit like that. Now Amy. She gets turned to this Harley Quinn style character, and yeah, she's crazy. I'm gonna say it once, then move on, because fucking hell. It's not important at all, but I do not like the design of fucking Yui. And like, that's kind of just me. That's my preferences. I don't like Yui characters. But this character right here looks a bit Yui. It's not important to the character argument, whatever the fuck you would call this. The real issue is that insanity doesn't just happen. I've done some Googling, and it's usually tied to like trauma or an event or something like that. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not insane. I had to Google it, so okay, fuck no. Amy's first big traumatic experience is the fucking killing Sonic part. That should have like, stayed with her. it should have stayed with her because then it would have made more compelling character development. Like, not consistently. It's like not every fucking scene. Like that's be fucking stupid. But only when it matters. Like hesitation and shit. Seeing Sonic Shield and like freezing up, a bit like Black Phone 2, if you know what I mean by like the first beginning parts where Finn sees the bad guys a little bit, kind of like doubting herself or something like that. Because right now she's just crazy. That's kind of it. The character I'm kind of associating with her, which is Harley Quinn. The part about that association is that it's half right, because Harley Quinn did start off like that. Like, oh, look, it's Joker's crazy girlfriend. No, 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 no. She didn't stay like that forever. She turned into something better. She dumped him in some instances or broke up with him. She stopped killing for him. She stopped doing like dumb shit like that. And in some instances, she even helps Batman.
Out of my way, Alfred. I finished my chores. Now I'm off to fight crime. Step aside, or I'll have to fuck you up.
I wish a bitch would try.
Like she had an arc. She became her own person. Amy doesn't have that yet, which I'm pretty sure if I was in there, I would try and make sure that there would be like a bit more of like a she's not crazy thing in there. But the thing is that Amy did a little hinty of it when Amy said,
You better be worth the wait, bozo.
"That's the moment. That's the crack in the character where growth could happen." Oh, that line is a reason why I even have like a big characteristic thing and saying, "Oh, this could be done," ooh, because it feels like it's they have an idea of that could happen. And I'm really, really hoping it does, because I've been thinking about his character on like a character level, not design, but like character, and how to make her more impactful to the story other than just main character. Knuckles is fucking a lot harder. Like Jesus Christ. He doesn't give much to work with because he turns into a big old fucking monster and just kills everyone. But you could still have it there because in the thing, their version of Amy talked to Sonic, and Sonic eventually rejected being Monster. So. Knuckles could even do that too, since Knuckles the strong one. So Knuckles could like be learning how to fight the monster and like sacrifice himself or something. The sacrificing himself is you can just ignore that because I'm pretty sure that that's won't fucking happen. And Shadow, even though he's only on screen for like 10 or less minutes, has already had more emotional setup than Amy. His arc could be about grief, learning to love again, and choosing not to drown in anger, depression, and choosing to like grow with his pain. Because Mayra, fuck, I forgot the pronunciation of the name again. The dead one. The people making it clearly understand symbolism, so they know what the fuck they're doing. Because oh my god, in the compilation I was watching, I got fucking a whiplash from like, because at the beginning of it, everything was cute animation. I was like, oh, I guess there must be like an hour in where shit goes wrong. And then 6 minutes and 38 seconds into it, I was like, oh shit. Now, this image here, if you're looking at it like, as in, oh, spooky image, then yeah, you're just gonna think, okay, creepy stuff, and then just fuck off. But if you look for symbolism in the small little itsy bitsy 1 millisecond that just shows up, it's like it has actually a lot going on. Like Amy crying holding a Sonic plush. Fucking, here's another spoiler bit. Like a minute later, she does the same thing but with dead Sonic. And fucking, the darkness around her could be afterwards she killed Sonic, her feeling so alone. And then in the background, you got Tails or Miles or Jimmy Bob James or something. Hands, like in the background, doing the "don't mind if I do" little thing. It's like not attacking her, just kind of sitting there. It's like so it showed that he was the puppet master and he was always in control, and it's visually shown here. Yeah, and the problem isn't that the symbolism doesn't exist because it obviously fucking does. It's like they kind of didn't run with it. They saw this, did up until fucking Amy left, and then just fucked off with it. Like everything was like everything that is in the symbolism is shown, shit, but like it's not properly shown because then once you go to the Golden Place, fucking Miles stops being the boss, which is kind of annoying because it would kind of seem like a good boss at that, a good shitty boss, but still. And like it's a good story. It's a great story actually. That's probably the reason why I'm making this video. It's because I like this story and I want people who look at characters be like, here's how you could do tiny itsy bitsy tweaks to make them better. To make it so it's more impactful later because yeah, I fucking know it. It's like, yeah, I know. It's a 2D animation style. But like the third dimension should be psychology and emotion. So then people know how the characters react and people can actually like relate to if it actually happened. Like the sadness for losing a loved one. People could relate to that. It's like people connect to characters. For me, it's either dumb fun or because they're relatable, mostly because they're dumb fun. Like, I don't relate to most of my favorite characters, probably because they keep fucking dying. No joke. Every one of my favorite characters that isn't primarily Red or Wario and Waluigi keeps dying. The Mauler twins from Invincible fucking murdered. The Russian guy from Stranger Things with the glasses from like season 4-ish? No, it's not season 4. Season 3-ish. Shot dead. Then the actual guy from season 4 that I'm thinking about. I'm not good with names, I'm good with like only when they're like extremely popular characters like Nick Fury, I'm good with names. But then I completely forget the actors' names and then I have no fucking clue which one's which. So anytime I see Samuel Jackson in another movie, it's like, oh my god, it's Nick Fury. And like the guitar guy from Hellfire's Club, I'm calling him the guitar guy because the way he died was playing Master of Puppets. Holy shit, I connected the image. And it's like he did, he definitely did. And in this like storyline series thing, I don't have a favorite character yet, except maybe Big the Cat because he's kind of funny. It's like in my mind he's funny. Doing like the you want to play a game and fucking Hannibal Lecter, oh shit. I haven't watched Saw, but Silence of the Lambs I definitely have watched. And it's like, this video isn't a long one. You could probably tell by the fact that other people, when they want to do like proper critiques of it, they can go on for fucking hours. Like proper critiques of other movies. Like fucking Richter Overtime with Mrs. Blue, they can go on for fucking hours. As this one will not go for hours. It's like, there isn't a million problems with it. In fact, the reason why I'm doing it is because there isn't much problems. Just the characters. Just like 2 to 3 characters need a bit more oomph. It's like, it's short compared to other critic videos. Because it's just a simple fix, honestly. Just give the characters a little bit more of an emotional follow through, like trauma and depression and shit like that, and growth. What? I need to do a conclusion? I thought it'd be, it's fine. So it turns out, I need a little conclusion for a video, even though it's actually pretty good pacing for a video. Holy shit. That isn't even in the script. I actually wrote a script for this. Fucking wow. I'm looking at the OBS time. It's not that long for me. So, so let me tell you what I know about Sonic. Fucking nothing. I only knew Rouge existed from a racing game, and 10-year-old me looked at her weirdly and chose Shadow because the younger me was still a bit iffy about those weird looking characters. But I knew who Shadow was because I saw a box art of him holding a gun, so it was pretty cool. I was like, haha, and you Shadow before Rouge, even though they both showed up in the same game. But it's like it's cool for non-Sonic nerds like myself to like connect with characters that are a bit like to connect with characters a bit more on like emotional level if some of these get fixed. Like the anger and frustration you would feel for knowing that you've been played the entire time. Everyone at one point has or will feel like that. And like even MASH itself, it's like fucking sick that they can do different stories and different art styles. From Secret History Mortal Kombat to Sonic's Last Life, both different art styles, different characters, different stories, and still being both good as shit. And yeah, this is a little bit of a part of the script where I was kind of like being like, haha, where if MASH was ever watching this, which I doubt, or anyone send this to MASH, which is an even higher doubt, I said, it'd be, you could probably like give Amy at least more character growth, please. It would be cool. And if you really want to give me a reference and shit, like if I'm a character, just fucking kill me or make me worth nothing. I'll be in the comments like, because I do not care. The main focus isn't me. It's about Amy and Knuckles and Shadow and all the other characters. It's not about. It's like not the way I think of it is that if I'm in the story, it's not a self-insert. It's actually me being absolutely useless. It's not me being like a absolute crazy overpowered character like Mary Jane's. Is that the one? I'd be like, oh my god, it's me, and then just fuck off. And it's like I put in the comments, put in the time of it, and then go, oh look, it's me, and then just leave. Even if I get torn to shreds, or I'm just kind of just there. It would be like a green axolotl guy wearing fucking anything. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. Bye.